Hello everyone, and this is our first part in our Pokemon Planet Guide series with Pokey the Guide, which is me, of course. We'll be going over everything you need to know to be a Pokemon Master here, including like tips and tricks for doing gym battles, and like what IVs and Nature's abilities are and how to use them, and which ones you should use on which Pokemon, and like what you want to do with them. We'll also be looking at how to make money, where to find items, and getting good Pokemon. So let's start off. And of course, first we need to make a person. So let's make someone who looks not like this, because that looks absolutely awful. And I'll try to do this pretty fast, just so we're not here forever, so I won't go into anything super detailed. What kind of skin tone do we have? Let's go with this skin tone. Okay, face, hair, clothes, we gotta change that. It's definitely not gonna work out. T-shirt, tank top, hell yeah. Green tank top, why not? Okay, skirt, white skirt. Gosh, I'm so colorful. They really don't make this easy for you. Okay, this is almost perfect. You just gotta go back to hair. Make sure we get the right hair going on. Maybe a different hair color. Alright. Alright. Okay, that's cool. Let's do this. Wait, hold on. Check out the brown. Brown hair. This hair. Green hair. Let's just go. Skirt, let's do this. Alright, this is perfect. Alright. Starting off. And of course, where else would you be other than Pallet Town? Of course, you just got the simple like WASD keys to move, or like air keys where you can go and do stuff. You don't really have to talk to almost anyone, I don't think. Yeah, she just says random stuff. Further on, we're just gonna go ahead and start off getting our starter Pokemon, which I believe is this way. Guess we don't have to follow the path entirely. For menus, this is your bag menu in the bottom left corner, and it just has your simple stuff. We start off with a few essentials. Escape ropes and repels will save your life so many times, just because it can be a huge pain in the butt trying to do things without them. Like, you'll just get like locked in a bunch of different battles for no reason. So I pretty much always have repels on me. I usually start Charmander and Bulbasaur because I feel like they're pretty good types to have. Well, more so Charmander. I just like Bulbasaur's moveset, which is like Drain and like Tanky. Charmander is really nice because it's really hard to get a fire type early in the game, and so it's like really convenient. And then of course, who doesn't like Charizard? But since I normally start Charmander and Bulbasaur, we'll go ahead and do something a little bit different, and we'll go with Squirtle. Alright, so we're starting our journey, and we have our little Squirtle buddy in our back. So if you want to figure out like stuff about your Pokemon, you can just click on the portrait, go to moves. Of course, this is just kind of like basic stuff. We have Tail Whip and Tackle. I always like to have a damaging move as my first one, so whenever you get in battles, you can just double click and you'll do a damage move. It works really well for grinding just basic Pokemon. And here's the moment of truth. Hopefully we can make it to the next city without fainting. It's kind of hard. We have potions though too. I don't know if I want to use them. Okay, so we have Rattata. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Rattata, although it isn't terrible, so I might catch it. You know what, we'll go ahead and catch it. And yeah, just to catch, we got our standard things: fight, Pokemon bag. You want to get them a little low before using a Pokeball, and it shouldn't be hard to catch at all. Yep, first attempt, and we got it. Just looking at this, we can go ahead and look at our abilities. Right here, these gold section is going to be your individual values, or IVs, and they're just like little bonuses that you get on your Pokemon just for each individual. So every individual Pokemon will have different IVs. And then Rash is your nature over here. And as we can see, since we have Rash for our nature, we have plus 10% special attack and minus 10% special defense, which isn't the best, but it could be a lot worse on a Squirtle, so we'll be okay with that. And then here's your ability Torrent, and we'll go a little bit further into that later. For now, let's fight this Pidgey. Okay. And since I wasn't going to get it really low, I just figured I would just knock it out. And it's the fun part about low levels is you get a level pretty fast. Like we just killed one person and we're already about to level. It's great. Level 2 Rattata. Or Rattata. I don't really know. I call them Rattatats. And we're pretty close to leveling. I'm going to go ahead and use the potion just so we don't faint. Because there's no point in restarting, really. Go ahead and let's see if we can catch this person too. I kind of like, I like Pidgeys. Although I don't think I'll use them. Oh, we got away. I might use them. It's kind of nice to have a flying Pokemon. Alright, we're just gonna knock you out. And also, every time you hit a new level, your Pokemon will automatically heal themselves to full, which is pretty convenient when you're farming, especially at low levels and you don't have like a bunch of potions and stuff to use. Okay, let's see if we can catch this one. It's a little lower health. Okay, we caught a Pidgey. And we can go ahead and see. Here we have a Rattata with some pretty interesting IVs. We'll go a little bit more into the details of what you want later. It has plus defense and minus attack. For Rattata, you wouldn't want that, so I definitely wouldn't use it. And then we have a no effect Pidgey. Pidgey, you would want to have like speed on. You'd want speed and attack. So it has no nature, but we see it has like really high speed IVs. The highest IV you can have is 31, and it has 28 speed IVs. So that's actually really good for a Pidgey. Same with the attack. It has 23 attack IVs, and those are going to be probably your most important too, since those ones are really the ones that are determining how strong this Pidgey is. It's hardy, so we might use it. We're not going to be, since we just started off, we're not going to be too picky about our natures and IVs. We're just going to kind of figure things out as we go along. And we only have one Pokeball, so I think it'd probably be best if we go to the center over here. This little mart. Get one more Pokeball. Oops, it's Global Marketplace. So yeah, these little places, they sell you things. You just type in how much you want. We're going to pay 100. Go ahead and get that. A lot of stuff I'm saying is pretty obvious, but I'm just making sure I cover every base. And yeah, so we have our Squirtle level 6, a Rattata, and a Pidgey. This is our team so far. I'll probably hang on to the Pidgey for a second. And where we're going over here is just a little area. I think it would be pretty good for us since we're low level. If you look down in your bottom right, you can just press enter to talk, and if you type in /Pokemon, it'll show you everything that's near you. We'll go ahead and go to local, so we can see we have a rare Mankey if we get lucky, Pidgey, Rattata, and Sparrow for common. So we're gonna see if we can find a Sparrow really quick. If not, maybe level up once on Squirtle. In portions of this segment, I might just fast forward a little bit so it's not just me grinding the whole time, because that can get kind of redundant. I'll fast forward through the important parts. And also, another thing to keep note of though is everything you kill or knock out will give you little Pokemonies. So that's pretty much one of the best ways to get get money is just repeatedly grind out. And of course, getting lucky definitely helps. Like if you find a extra rare or anything like that, it can be very beneficial because then you can usually sell them for like at least 200k or more, which is a lot whenever you only have 109. So yeah, we're just gonna fight a couple more of these people, hopefully find a sparrow. Here it is, we got a sparrow, level 5. So hopefully we can catch it. I'm gonna try to get really weak, hopefully I don't knock it out. They use growl, so I'll probably get lucky. And hopefully we can get it with this Pokeball. I typically like Sparrow more than Pidgey. Just because I just think it's better. Oh, we actually got a really good Sparrow too. We got a Jolly Sparrow that adds speed and minuses special attack by 10%. And on Sparrow, Sparrow has a bunch of really physical moves, and naturally it has really high attack. So it's good to see that we got someone who minuses special attack, because we're not going to use it anyways. So there's no point in having it. But we also get the speed, which Sparrow really likes speed. And we got the Keen Eye ability. So this isn't the best Sparrow because it has a little bit of low speed, but that's okay. We'll make it work. It's not like it's a bad Sparrow by any means. Especially not this early into the game. Because it has the right nature, which is probably the most important thing. We don't really have to obsess too much over that right now though. It's just convenient that we got one that was a good nature. So I'm going to go ahead and start leveling the Sparrow. Get this Sparrow up. Try to get these people to evolve.